Let's talk about take-home pay. Because if you earn £30,000 in the UK, you do not take home £30,000. You take home about 25. Somewhere between your payslip and your bank account, nearly £5,000 quietly disappears. Most people have never once checked where it goes. So let's check, right now. Here's the £30,000 salary, taken apart. The first £12,570 is your personal allowance. Completely tax-free. Everyone gets it. Income tax only touches what's left, at 20%, which comes to about £3,500. Then national insurance takes 8% of roughly the same slice, just over £1,300. Add it up, and £4,880 is gone before you see a penny. What lands in your account is £25,120. About £2,090 a month. For every pound you earn, you keep about 84 pence. And that 84 pence is not fixed. It slides as you earn more. So here's the whole ladder, and your number is on it. 25,000? You keep 21.5, about £1,790 a month. 30, we've just done, £2,090 a month. 40,000 keeps 32.3, about £2,700 a month. 50 keeps 39.5, or £3,300 a month. 75 keeps 54, £4,500 a month. And 100,000 keeps 68.5, about £5,700 a month. Notice what's happening. The higher you climb, the smaller the slice of each new pound you keep. One quick flag, these are the bands for England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Scotland's rates are different, and these numbers are before pensions and student loans. The calculator linked below handles all of it. Now, the myth. You've heard it. Maybe you've said it. I don't want the pay rise, it'll push me into the higher bracket and I'll take home less. Here is the one thing to know, that is mathematically impossible. Tax bands only ever touch the pounds above the line. Cross 50,270, and it's only the pounds past that line that get taxed at 40%. Every pound below it keeps its old rate. Your raise gets a haircut. It cannot give you a pay cut. On an ordinary salary, a bigger number on your payslip always means a bigger number in your bank account. Almost always. Because there is one place in the system where that promise genuinely breaks, and almost nobody talks about it properly. Quick pause. If you're learning something, this is the whole channel, one real UK money number, every week, explained properly. Subscribe and the next one finds you. Now, the broken bit. At £100,000, the government starts taking your personal allowance away. For every £2 you earn past 100 grand, you lose £1 of the tax-free amount. So each extra pound gets taxed itself, and drags 50 pence of old income into tax with it. People call this the 60% trap. That's actually wrong, twice. First, national insurance is still running, so it's 62. And second, from about 116,800, the income being dragged back in falls into the 45% band, and the real rate hits 69.5%. Nearly 70 pence of every extra pound, gone. That's a higher rate than someone earning £1 million pays. It's not in the official tax tables, and your payslip will never say it. It just shows up as a raise that feels weirdly small. For what it's worth, the escape route is boring and public. Money you put into a pension comes off that income figure, so some people crossing 100,000 use pension contributions to step back under the line and keep the allowance. That's a mechanic in the rules, not advice, your situation is your own. But it's why the trap mostly catches people who never checked. The whole game here is just knowing your real number. So here's mine for you. Look at the ladder, which rung are you on? 25? 40? 75? Higher? Tell me below, I read every one. The exact calculator for your own salary, Scotland included, pensions included, is linked in the description. This is general education, not financial advice. And if you want one real UK money number every week, subscribe. The next one is already coming.